I think from moving here internationally, I think for me one of the challenges was finding a place to live here in Aachen, and that is, I think, a challenge here. There are a lot of students who want to study here, and from people that I had talked to who studied in the same program before me, I had just heard that you should just start looking early. You should take advantage of, for instance, the Wege gesucht website, and you should, if you're going to plan to arrive in August, for instance, maybe you should start looking at the very beginning of July or even mid-June.
I think that the biggest barriers was the language, first of all, and also all the administration. The both are linked because all the administration were in German, and because my German was not so good, it was a little bit difficult to well understand what I have to do. But finally, yes, in order to avoid this barrier, I just take time to check all the words and to understand what I had to do.
When I first spoke with my parents, my family and my friends about my intention to study in Germany, the main thing that they pointed out was the advantage was the high quality of education and the reputation that Germany has, with its lot of innovative companies in the automotive industry like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, etc. But they also told me about the major hurdle that Germany has. For example, in my part of the country, German, exactly. So the language is quite tough, and for the people who don't know the language, it's very tough. So the first barrier they said was the language. The second barrier was the food. In comparison, for example, to maybe the United Kingdom or the United States, where there are quite a lot of people from India, and you can find a lot of, for example, restaurants and food which you maybe miss in your home, you can go and have a bite at there. But when it comes to Germany, and for example, when I chose Aachen, it became another kind of a barrier for me. The third will be, of course, I believe starting with my year of matriculation, the number of Indian students here has drastically increased. But maybe 5 years ago, the number of students in Aachen, of Indian students in Aachen, was very less. So I would point out like these three factors.
I don't know if I could call it problems, but it was not that easy for the visum requirements, because you have to get a lot of documents and also to present a lot of documents to the university. But if you do everything on time and you prepare everything well, it should not be any problem.
I think the money was the biggest problem. But fortunately, there is a scholarship problem between RWTH Aachen University and my university in Japan. So I'm now getting the money from RWTH Aachen University, and it helps me a lot.
I think that the one thing that I would recommend is to new students, don't just send emails that have a couple lines. You should give people more information about yourself, and that really is helpful in overcoming the challenge of trying to find somewhere to live. So moving and finding a place to live was a bit of a challenge. Yeah, I think German initially in the first month or two was hard, but yeah, after you take German classes here, it soon you learn the basics and you can get through it.